children, and welcome to our class. And today's class, we are going to learn the new chapter 8. The title is Tenali Raman and the Great Pandit. Okay, and everybody take your English concept book. And today we are going to see the new chapter, that is Tenali Raman and the Great Pandit. And first we are going to learn the new words and and after story. Okay, good. And take page number 125 in your concept book. And first we are going to learn the new words. Now I am going to read the new words. Everybody should pronounce that word. Okay, good. First one, miserable. Miserably. It means feeling bad. Okay, miserably means feeling badly. And summoned. Summoned. It means called to be present at a place. Called to be present at a one proper place. Arrogant. Arrogant. It means very proud. Feel very proud. Debate. Debate. It means discussion. Discussion something. Okay. First one, miserably, summoned, arrogant, debate. Okay. And see the next new words. Appreciated. Appreciated. It means prized. Prized. And curious. Curious. It means eager to know. Stumped. It means confused. Stumped. It means confused. Curious, appreciated, and stumped. And now I give a 1 minute time for you. So everyone read the new words once yourself. Okay, I hope everyone read well. And let's see the did you know and see page number 126. And Tenali Ramakrishna was a poet in the court of King Krishna Devaraya of Vijayanagara Empire. Tenali Ramakrishna was a poet. Tenali Ramakrishna is a poet in the court of King Krishna Devaraya of the Vijayanagara Empire. And the Cartoon Network aired the series The Adventures of Tenali Rama based on the fictional events of Tenali's life. It telecasted the Cartoon Network The Adventures of Tenali Rama based on the fictional events of Tenali's life. And wisdom and wit always help us in tricky situations. So wisdom means a sensible intelligence. Wit means a quickly understand each and every situations. Okay, and wisdom and wit always help us in tricky situations. So everybody clear about the did you know? Shall we move the story part? Good. And everybody take page number 126 and keep your fingers on the line. And in this story, we learn the intelligence of Tenali Rama. Okay? Okay, children. The first one, a long time ago, King Krishna Devaraya ruled the city of Vijayanagara. A long time ago, the great King Krishna Devaraya ruled the city of Vijayanagara. Once, a great Pandit from the neighboring land visited his court. A great Pandit from the neighboring land visited his court. One Pandit came to the Vijayanagara Devaraya court. The visitor was arrogant and said he was the wisest of all. Wisest means brilliant of all. No one equal to him. He declared that he was an expert in every field. He very proudly said he was the expert in every field. He challenged the king, claiming that none of the vice ministers in his court could not defeat him. Defeat means tolvi. So he challenged the king. He challenged the Pandit, challenged the king that none of the vice ministers in his court could not defeat him. And the king, knowing that he had many wise men in his court, so readily accepted the challenge. The king also readily accepted the challenge. But when he asked his vice minister to compete, he was shocked to find that we are all scared of the competition. The other vice minister was scared about the competition. The king did not want to accept defeat. The king did not want to accept the defeat. So and quickly summoned his wisest minister Tenali Raman. Summoned means present at the place. ஸோ அந்த கூட்டம் மாதிரி அமைச்சரவையில் கூடுற மாதிரி எல்லாத்தையும் வர சொல்கிறாங்க. இப்போது தெனாலிராமனையும் வர சொல்கிறாங்க. அண்ட் த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன், Tenali, being a very wise and clever man, thought of a plan to defeat the Pandit. He took a small bundle and folded it in the shape of a book. Tenali, being a very wise and clever man, Tenali is a very wise and clever, very brilliant and talented person, and thought of a plan to defeat the Pandit. Definitely, Tenali defeat the Pandit. So he took a small bundle and folded in the shape of book. He took a small bundle, it folded like a book. Okay, and see page number 127. He then tied it up and went to the court. He announced that he was ready to argue against the Pandit, but only on the one condition. Tenali ready to argue against the Pandit, but only one condition. The Tenali asked the only one condition. Everyone in the court wondered the conditions was. The king too waited eagerly, realizing that Tenali must have devised a very intelligent plan. Yes, king already know that Tenali must have a devised very intelligent plans. Surely the Tenali defeat the Pandit. The king thought. And Tenali put his condition forward. Tenali put his condition before the other ministers. He said the topic of their debate would be based on the great book Tilagashtra Mahisha Bandhanam. Tenali put his condition forward and Tenali said the topic of their debate would be based on the great book Tilagashtra Mahisha Bandhanam. The great Pandit was stumped and asked, "Which book is this? I have never read this book." He asked to the king to give him one night's time to prepare for the discussion. And the great Pandit stumped, so confused. "Which book is this? I have never read this book. So I want the time for one night." So the Pandit asked to take a time for one night for prepare for the discussion. He wants to time to prepare the discussion. He asked and leave the court. And the next one, but he could not sleep all the time. All at the night, has continuously wondered how to defeat Tenali. The Pandit could not sleep at the night. He continuously thought how to defeat Tenali, and he could not bear the thought of losing. He could not able to thought the losing. So he took all his belongings and left the city before sunrise. He could not able to accept the defeat. So he took all his belongings and left before the sunrise. He left a message for the king saying, "My lord, I have never heard of the great book Tilagashtra Mahisha Bandhanam. So I accept my defeat." So the Pandit accept his defeat. And see page number 128. The next day, at the appointed time, Tenali appeared in the court for the debate. The next day, Tenali appeared the debate for the court, but he was told the king that Pandit had already gone away. But he was told by the king, the Pandit were already gone away from the court. The king, being a learned man, wanted to read a great book and asked Tenali about it. So the king wants to know the books about the book. And Tenali explained, see the next one. The Tenali laughed and replied. Tenali very laughed and replied, "There is no such a book called Tilagashtra Mahisha Bandhanam." He went on to explain, inside the bundle, there was till. Till means grass, pulmari, like kind of grass, which is called tila in Sanskrit. Till, which is called tila in Sanskrit, and some sheep dung, which in the Sanskrit is known as hasta. Sheep dung means sanam, so which is known as hasta. And these contents were tied up by a rope made of the buffalo's hide, which is called magisa. And bandhanam means tying in Sanskrit. Bandhanam means tying in Sanskrit. So everyone burst into laughter, and all were happy to see Tenali's wisdom. They accepted that he was the wisest among them all. The king appreciated Tenali's intelligence, which had saved the situation, and he rewarded him with a bag of gold coins. The story is over. And in this story, we learned the wisdom and will always help us in tricky situations. Each and every situation we should think and do that, face the situation like a Tenali. I hope everyone clear about the story, new words and did you know. And now it's time for homework, and today's homework is prepare well for chapter 7 assessment. And on tomorrow's session you have the assessment, so everyone prepare well for that. Okay. Stay safe and stay home. Eat healthy food and drink more water. Stay safe and stay home. Thank you, children. Thank you so much. We will see in the next class. Thank you.